Do you think that there's another Epstein Island out there right now?
12. Better. Newer. Yeah. No, the kids go down a slide into a furnace. It's a no. I mean, are you nuts? Of course, there's a better island.
But
oh no, Marriott Bonvoy, whatever company that is now. They own every hotel in America. The Marriott Bonvoy, they're dumb. Marriott owns everything. Go to any hotel now; it's just owned by Marriott.
Really?
They've taken over. They're building new islands every day for billionaire pedophiles. Absolutely. I think it says it on their website. They're quite proud of it.
But like these freaks don't stop being freaks. So do they go cold turkey?
No. Well, here's the deal. The blackmail now is online. They don't have to do the honeypots anymore. They can blackmail people online. They can just download porn on your computer. You can do all kinds of stuff.
They can do things to your computer, like put porn on your computer.
And they know what you're into now because they can just hack everything. That being said, yeah, freaks are not going to stop being freaks, and illicit streams of money, which the whole Epstein story was about that. People forget about that. It's also about illicit streams of capital and where they go. Epstein was like really good at hiding money for guys like Les Wexner, who's, we never speak about, and all of these other billionaires. He was really good at that. That was what he was good at. And this money could come from drug running, money that is, being sheltered from taxes, whatever. And
was he good at that, though?
Oh, yeah. He was pretty good at it.
Because Weinstein says that he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And when it comes to capital and when it comes to finances, Weinstein said he was a fraud. He said when he met him, he was very clear right away this guy didn't know anything.
I will withhold comment because I don't want anyone to have a breakdown.
You mean Weinstein?
Yeah, I don't think Epstein was... Listen, Epstein was good enough to get into the circles that he got into, and I'm sure he knew a little bit about what was going on. Because I love Eric, but people say the same thing about Eric in his field, right?
I don't think they say it about his field. They say it about his theory of everything.
Whatever. People say it. So anyone can say anything about anyone.
Yes.
So what I'm here to defend is Jeffrey Epstein's good name. And his... I'm not going to let the Weinsteins trample on Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay.
Supposedly Eric was going to get called to testify in his trial, but that's not true. That was a rumor on Twitter.
Was that?
Yeah, but I think it was just fake.
Well, I mean, if he knew something, that could help. But the trial, the Ghislaine Maxwell trial, is weird because it's a federal trial. So you don't get the transcripts, you don't get to see it. You get sketchies, the weird drawings.
They have no interest in uncovering what was happening outside of this very small look, right? Like this very tightly conceived picture of Jeffrey and Ghislaine, but
they've controlled it very well.
They've controlled it very well, and they're also like, well, why? They're not really looking at it from 30,000 feet and going, okay, why was this happening with impunity forever? And how did they have all of these contacts? And everyone knows it was an intel operation.
Yeah.
Every
right
person
now in a New
knows.
York court.
What's that?
It's auto-played video. I didn't mean for that.
Everyone knows that. And the job of the media is to steer it away from that.
Seeing what they're saying.
Closing arguments. Let's hear what she has to say. But it's CNN, so they're probably lying.
Right. Well, I just was saying, you got to get information from all sources.
Has more. First up is the prosecution. They will try to tie together the testimony of the 24 witnesses that they called at the trial. 4 of them are accusers, women who say that they were sexually assaulted by Epstein when they were giving him massages. These women testified that Ghislaine Maxwell helped recruit them, helped arrange their travel and their massage appointments, and at times participated in the alleged sexual assault. Then Maxwell's attorneys will have a turn to address the jury. They say that she has been scapegoated, that the only reason why she is on trial is because Jeffrey Epstein isn't. He died by suicide while awaiting trial. They're also expected to attack the credibility of these accusers, saying that they were motivated by money and that their memory of these events that took place more than 20 years ago is faulty. Maxwell faces 6 charges and as much as 70 years in prison if convicted of all counts.
Yeah. I mean, she's going to be sacrificed or she's going to get out, but they're never going.
They'll never let her out. I don't think she's getting out.
They'll never. They're never going to talk about the role that this played in how the world is run, which people don't want to talk about, right? The idea that you have all of these powerful people in all of these different arenas, tech, the government, and finance. All of these people are quite guilty or seemingly very guilty of these nefarious activities. They were being blackmailed. They were being filmed. And, well, does that have an impact on how the world is run? And nobody wants to have that conversation, but it very clearly does, right? Who are the people that hold those videotapes? And what do they want out of the people that were videotaped?
Right. And
that's a real question.
Are there really videotapes? Is that real?
There have to be.
You think so?
Well, there's video equipment. What the hell's the point? You think he
Maybe
was
they
just
want to make a movie?
Yeah, he's a collecting. He's a camera collector. No, this I believe this entire thing, and it's not that I believe, it's that it's well researched. This is very much the family business for the Maxwell family. They're an intelligence family. Dad was a super spy for the Mossad. He had a media empire. He was a conglomerate in the UK. Her sisters are very deep in tech. And, you know, she ran the pedo ring. This was an intel family.
It's wild.
That was the family business. Entrench, get into governments, get in with powerful people. They call them access agents. You're an access. You provide me access to Bill Clinton. Well, Clinton likes women. And on the younger side, okay, we can get access to him. So by doing what they're doing and getting all this information, the problem is it destroys the idea that we're living in this society where people have a debate. Of like the reason they can't build the bill, they can't get the Build Back Better Act passed. The reason they can't get that act passed is because Jeffrey is dead. Like if he could have blackmailed Joe Manchin, the act is passed. So truly, you know, this is the type of governing.
Do you think that's how it was used?
Absolutely.
So you think it was used by people to get whatever they were trying to get passed through?
Absolutely.
And whatever regulations dropped?
I think if you're a billionaire and you have a
installed.
corporation and you have interests, do you want some, you know, senator or congressman from a small, tiny state getting in the way of your ability to make money? No. So what do? You got to leverage. You got to use leverage to get them to do what you want them to do.